Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Sagittarius for the month of October, including late September 2025. So Sag, we are currently in the sign of Libra, which is an air sign. It's all about balance, justice, karmic energy, lots of ideas going around, lots of sort of out there, quite an extrovert sort of sign really, dashing out ideas, you know, all that kind of communication, honing in on those skills in this time of the year. So you are in your 11th house of the group, so it's all about being part of a group and relationships within the group, and you know, knowing when to listen, knowing when to speak, acknowledging the other people in your environment, whether it be work or family or everything, but just sort of trying to pull together that energy of really acknowledging the others, because sometimes we just forget and we just go, oh my God, what did it, you know, I didn't really think to ask them, whatever. So the energy around is, we have justice. So the card for the Librans, so karmic, very karmic at the moment for you, Sag. So just go with that karma. So whatever is going to come up for you this 4 weeks is very karmic. And I can't believe it's actually, you know, pulled that card. So what goes around comes around. Cause and effect. We all know karma. You receive what you give, you know, you give and receive, and you don't put anything in, you don't get anything out. Where you are right now. Oh, Sag, sorry, the new spiel is, please like and subscribe because it helps the channel grow. And I'm interested in growing the channel. Thank you very much. If you can do that, it's free. Where you are right now. 7 of Pentacles. Trundling along, doing really well, things going quite well for you. You haven't quite reached the pinnacle yet of 10, but you're doing quite well. You've achieved quite a lot. You need to stop and look around behind you and see the achievements. Know that you're on the right path, which is always a good thing. It's like a performance sort of, or a progress report. Yes, you're doing really well. These are your weaknesses. These are your strengths. That's how I sort of interpret this 7 of Pentacles. It's the harvest card as well, so it's that time where, you know, whatever's been growing over the summer is time to, in the autumn, to pick, and then there's a whole lot of other stuff that goes along with it, so you're not quite there yet, but a really nice card. So don't forget to turn around and look at how much you've achieved. We're now coming up to almost the 10th month of this year, so that's a really fabulous card to get, Sag. So let's see the influencer, and we have the Sun. So the Sun, well, it's an amazing, fiery, health-driven planet. It makes us feel good, but it illuminates everything that we need to see. So in turn, with the 7, you know, in tune with the 7 of Pentacles, we can actually see, okay, what are my weaknesses? What do I need to work on? What do I need? What am I good at? But I need to focus on what I'm not doing so well at. So that's what the Sun does. It really illuminates everything, as we know when we go out and you think, oh my God, you know, it's just so glary out here. But it's a really good, it's a big card, it's a major card, it's a healing, healthy card as well. So it's like, yeah, you can see everything for exactly what it is. So there's nowhere to really run and hide. And then plus with the karmic card of justice, it's like, yeah, very karmic time for you, really seeing things exactly how they are. No punches pulled there, Sag. Let's see what was going on in August, September. The Wheel of Fortune, growth, expansion, Sagittarian card. So yes, that Wheel of Fortune, things were great, potentially really great. It was behind you, you know, you were really sort of moving along. And I know Sagittarius, as I'm one myself, have had a really quite a great year this year, where things finally have seemed to be, you know, Jupiter has, which is the planet that belongs to the Wheel of Fortune, has definitely shone her light, her expansiveness onto you. So we, you know, that use that. It's still current to Sag, so another big card. So it's like, keep doing what you're doing, but remember just to attention to the detail of the things that are the weaknesses maybe in whatever it is you're doing, relationships, work, the whole thing. We're in 11th house, so we're talking about how you function within a group. Recent influences. Oh, Four of Cups. Everyone seems to be getting this card this time. Yeah, it's a bit of an adrenaline dump, really, this one. It's like, yeah, good times have been had, and now back to earth with the thud we come. But that's okay. You know, we can't live high as a kite all the time. It's got a sort of variable. We've got to sort of go up and down. So just the best advice with this card is just to go through it. It's a moment in time. Acknowledge what you do have. Not every day can be a party day or a great day or a sunny day or a fabulous connection day. You know, life is like a river. It runs, it's still, or it's flowing, or it's doing something. It's constantly changing is what I'm trying to say. So there you go. So yeah, there's a bit of that. But then we've just had a couple of eclipses in September, so they tend to sort of rock the boat a little bit, don't they, Sag? But acknowledging that, yeah, I feel like that, but you know, tomorrow's another day. Okay, let's see the lesson you're learning. Ooh, Page of Swords, communication. This is a bit of a, something's up in the air. So you've got some kind of, and we're in Libra, so he belongs to the Librans. So it's almost like you've got sort of ideas in your head, but you haven't sort of made them really concrete. You haven't brought them down to earth yet. They're sort of floating around. So it's time to do that. It also can be gossipy sort of energy, also people sort of watching you on social media, etc., with great interest. That's always good, you know, whatever. Yeah, but it's basically a card of sort of asking us, or it's a message to say, whatever ideas you are coming up with, make sure in order to get them happening, like with the Justice card, the Karmic card, you put in what you get out. So make it come back to earth and make it sprout, make it grow, rather than just going, oh yeah, well I was going to do that, but then I was just too tired. So you've got to make that happen when we see the little Page of Swords, or else it just becomes one of those other floaty ideas that just sort of disappear into the gloom. Near future. Six of Cups. Someone from the past coming back in. Reunions, all sorts of reunions coming in. Happy sort of days, maybe going back to people that you haven't seen for a long time, and then they come in, and it's usually quite a surprise that you're here for them or that you see them, and you just go, oh wow, you know, and reminiscing and all that sort of energy. It's really nice. It's also a past life card as well, which sort of reconnects us with people sometimes, that it's just like by magic, but then you think, oh wow, how amazing, I was thinking about that person, and then suddenly there they are, or I reached out, or they reached out. So a really lovely card, past life card. You know, the connections we have to certain people that we mightn't see for a long, long time, but then we get back together with them and it's just like it was yesterday. So that's a really nice energy coming in for you, Sag. And karmic as well, I keep going back to that. So there's a karmic connection there. What's happening? You're not realising. Nine of Wands. Yeah, look, you've sort of been, a lot of energy's been spent, whether you like it or not. It has been. It's been a very busy time for a lot of Sagittarians, because that's how they roll. They're just very fire people, so things go at a certain pace. So yeah, you might be sort of thinking, oh, is this ever going to end? When am I going to get to the actual pinnacle of this particular chapter in my life, or this cycle? Well, it is coming, and you know you'll get there, so you just got to go through it. The only way is through, Sag. So it's coming to its pinnacle and its completion soon, whatever it is. But it's very energetic, the Nine of Wands, and it's almost like, oh, I won't get over, I can't put another foot in front of the other, that kind of energy. So yeah, and that can go along quite well with this Four of Cups as well, and this karmic sort of energy of the Justice card, where, you know, maybe you, as usual, Sagittarians, they tend to take on a bit too much at once, but they always manage to get over the line. How others see you? Two of Wands, new ideas coming through, formation of new ideas. Now with the Two of Wands, it's very an interesting card because it shows a lot of promise. It's about decisions to be made. What are you going to do? You're going to go left or right? And there's no right or wrong choice here, because it's a Wands card. So either, but the main thing is that you've just got to make that, you've got to make that jump. You've got to sort of make the decision, okay, I'm going to decide to sort of do this idea here with the Page of Swords. I'm going to sort of front foot it and go, okay, let's go. Let's just do it. And that's the hardest thing, isn't it? When we get to that point, you go, oh my God, you know, why didn't I just do it instead of just floating around with it? So decisions to be made, and things will move along really quite surprisingly well once you sort of launch into that sort of decision. Make it. So others see you. Positive feelings and spiritual learning cards. So are you the teacher, or have you been the student? Have you been learning a lot about yourself? Have other people been teaching you how you appear to them? All this kind of energy with the Three of Pentacles, and also in the time of the 11th house, working well with others is a good card. So it's where it's reciprocal. It's like we have to, when we go to work, we have to put aside all our personal feelings about this, that and the other, and just go, okay, let's get this job done. But it's very much about karmic learning too as well. Sometimes we've got to learn, sometimes we've got to teach, and vice versa. And you know this, Sagittarius, so no better time to do it than the 11th house. The outcome. Four of Wands, happy home card, consolidation. So it looks like you're really going to sort of make some inroads, Sag, this next 4 weeks into these decisions that you want to do. There's things that we all have, things that we'd like to achieve, but sometimes, you know, life gets in the way and we're tired and we work and everything, we just leave it. And in this case, it's sort of, you make that decision here and you'll get to that consolidation place where you're like, yeah, great. It's a happy home card too, so being happy to be at home, doing things at home, just being, you know, grateful for your home, your family, your people. Okay, so I think let's just put a qualifier or a clarifier on that little Page of Swords to sort of get that idea out of the floatiness of it, and make it sort of manifest, so to speak. Let's see what is underneath the surface. The spider, oh my God, you won't believe this. So it's all about creative projects. So how amazing is that? So it's creative. And creativity just means everything that you do every day that everyone thinks, oh, my life's so boring and so routine. But then just make it fun. Cook the food you want. Write your journal. Go for your walk. Go for your swim. Just be creative about just that day-to-day stuff. Creativity doesn't mean painting or pottery or writing, or it's just how you approach your life, basically, and make everything that you do that can seem so mundane and boring sort of a bit more sort of interesting. Yeah, trying new things, just making it happen, basically. And then you can sort of think, yeah, great, had a great day, I've got things done, I feel good. So that's the antidote to, you know, just having ideas floating around, Sag, in your mind. It's about, yeah, okay, let's be creative, let's get this stuff done. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It is free. and we want to grow the channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.